Hey y'all, and welcome back to Let's Get Cooking. It's your girl Rashida. So glad to have you back in the kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make traditional peanut butter cookies. Y'all, I haven't had these in years, so I decided to make them. Let's get started. So very quick and easy. Just using some flour, peanut butter, egg, baking powder, some butter, and some sugar, a little bit of vanilla. First things first, I want to sift the flour, so this is my little sifting method. I'm just going to sift it through the strainer, and it'll take a few extra minutes just to lighten the flour and create that airiness that we want for the cookie. So that's 1.5 cups of flour, and then I'm adding in my baking powder. That's going to be 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a pinch of salt always, and I'm going to sift those all together through the strainer, and that'll just take a few minutes. Just a quick correction, that is 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder. So not even a whole teaspoon, but 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder, which is kind of like an odd amount, but that's what we went with, and that's what worked just fine. Now there you see the flour, you see the difference of how much smoother it looks after it's been sifted. Next up, the wet ingredients. In the larger of the two bowls, one bowl for the dry ingredients. As you see, I set that to the side, and then another bowl slightly larger for what I call the wet ingredients, and that's the butter. I'm mixing in 1 stick of butter and a 1/2 cup of regular sugar, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and I want to give that a mix for just about a minute or two. Okay, now that my butter and sugar has been mixed well, adding in that main ingredient, y'all. That's the peanut butter. And guess what? I'm using chunky peanut butter because I like those bites of peanuts inside the cookie. So you can either use creamy, of course, and that's just a smooth cookie. But I decided I wanted chunky with the nuts. So that's what I'm using. Adding in a cup of peanut butter to my butter sugar mixture, and then I'm just going to mix that for a few extra seconds until it's all well combined. It's a very easy cookie batter recipe that you can really make in probably 30 minutes or less. And it is very thick, so you'll see at the end, it is definitely a thick cookie batter. Or should I say cookie dough, not cookie batter, cookie dough recipe. But it's good if you just want a peanut butter cookie. Now I know for my people that are allergic, sorry, sorry, you can't have these. Definitely don't want them near you at all. But there's a few people that can still eat peanut butter cookies and still enjoy them. So that's why I'm making this video. I'm adding in about a good teaspoon, a teaspoon and a half of vanilla. I love vanilla, so it can never be too much. And then I'm just going to mix that in. I'm also adding in that 1 egg, only 1 egg for this cookie dough. Then I'll give those a quick mix. Okay, so there, after we mix this for about a minute or two, you see how the cookie dough has become pale in color. So that's just where we want it. And now I'm adding in the dry ingredients that were set aside. So now the dry to the wet. Before I turn that mixer on, y'all, I'm pushing some of this flour down, or else I'll be wearing it all over my face. So now I'm just gonna mix that in and just watch how the consistency changes. It's gonna change. It's just thickness upon thickness, but it's still good. This is all great flavor. Great peanut butter cookie flavor in this dough. But it's real thick. My little mixers are working overtime. And I'm gonna just mix it till they're well combined. And it looks sandy. It just looks like a sandy little dough right now. But watch as I just smooth everything over. Cleaning out, I'm gonna clean off my mixers with my little spatula and just push that cookie dough out. It's real easy, real simple. And the cookie dough is coming together. When is the last time you had a peanut butter cookie? Let me know. I can't find any good ones in the store. I don't even know where to look. So that's probably why I'm making it. Because they don't really have any good ones in the store that I've seen. And you can barely find them just because so many people are allergic um, to nuts. It's really hard to find a good peanut butter cookie. Alright, I'm going to just mash this and smooth it all over. And my cookie dough is ready, y'all. I did preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Now you can definitely just refrigerate this and bring it out and bake it when you're ready. Or you could just bake it right after you make the cookie dough immediately. Some cookie doughs you need to refrigerate for about an hour or so. This one you can just bake the cookies immediately. And there's my smooth cookie dough. Looks like Play-Doh. Next up, I have my cookie sheet, as you see right here. I already started to roll a couple of them, but I'm going to just show you the little technique. And that's just taking some cookie dough, rolling it between my hands, and then putting it on the pan. I'm going to put a dozen on this pan. This dough, I would say, makes about 2 dozen cookies. And this is my first dozen, my first set. And you first want to roll this dough into a ball because there's just a little method on how we're going to finish it up, and I'll put the little design on it. So we roll it into a ball first, and then next we get our handy dandy fork, and we're just going to push it down in one direction, push it down in the opposite direction. And there we are, that little checkered pattern on the cookie. All right, looking good. I'm just showing you how to do it for when you do it, but I won't go through them all. And there you have it. My dozen of cookies ready to go in the oven, 350 for about 11 minutes. You don't want to cook them, you don't want to bake them too long. So I baked them about 11 to 12, no more than 12 minutes. All right, that's the rest of the dough I have left for that second dozen. Remember, makes about a good 2 dozen cookies. We're going in the oven, 350 for about 11 to 12 minutes. They're ready to go. Push my little button, set the timer. And just like that, y'all, the peanut butter cookies are ready. I'm excited. I just want one right now. There they are. Looking good. You see the nice imprint on them. That's standard for your peanut butter cookie. You want to have that little design right there. They're ready. My dozen is up, ready to be served. Thanks for coming to the kitchen. Thanks for watching me bake these peanut butter cookies. I hope you try them out. And if you do, please let me know. Leave a comment. And till the next time, have a blessed day and a blessed week. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.